We are talking about surviving the narcissist, and let's focus on moving from blame to responsibility and how you reclaim your power in the process. I am Sue Lepan, your personal transformation coach. When we exit a narcissistic relationship, or even when we are still within it, it is very easy to blame the narcissist, to say he or she made me angry, made me cry, made me whatever it is that you might think that they made you do. As harsh as it sounds and as unfair as it sounds, he or she made you nothing. You felt not heard, you felt not respected, you felt not valued, and you became angry and you became feeling, or you started feeling hurt, or you became tearful, whatever it is that you experienced. If you are completely at the mercy of the narcissist, you will forever be a victim. During this process of taking ownership of what you experienced there and how you reacted to it, that will set you free into a place where you now stand in your own power and you can say, this is where I am vulnerable. The reason the narcissist targeted you most probably is because you are an empath. And empaths often care more and feel more for the outside world and the people around them than what they feel for themselves. They are far more protective to people around them than what they are for themselves. And this is something the narcissist will really claim and will focus on, and this is what will draw them towards you because you are vulnerable around that sort of thing. And so you are not very likely to stand up for yourself because you will always see the narcissist point in the process. So what can you do so that you can move beyond this? So let's look at what blame is. Blame keeps you stuck. You are always powerless because you are always at the mercy of the narcissist. Eventually, this will turn to self-abuse through your guilt, your shame, because you are so understanding of the narcissist and their problems and you're always protecting them. You will eventually become your own abuser. When you take responsibility, yes, the narcissists definitely do horrible things. They definitely have patterns and tools that they use to draw you in, like the gaslighting and the love bombing and blame shifting, many, many more things that they use to keep you trapped. In that, you played a role because you've allowed yourself to be overrun by them. That is not blaming you either. That is just saying, take responsibility for your role, because that way you will prevent it from happening in the future, because you will know where your soft points are, your target points, where you are vulnerable, and where it makes it easier for the narcissist to find the hole and get in with you. The thing we must remember is that, as horrible as what it is, when we come especially out of a long-standing narcissist relationship, that is our familiarity. That is where we know how to function. We know how to react, we think. And so we are likely to enter another narcissistic relationship because it feels so familiar. Until you know what your vulnerabilities are and you can start look out for it and protect yourself in those situations. So, and lastly, learn to become kinder to yourself, and in the process to forgive yourself. You know, if you knocked over a cup of water, tea, coffee, whatever, you did not do that intentionally. You either moved too fast to grab it. You either did a back swipe and you missed it. Your hands might have been wet or slippery. So forgive yourself. It's horrible and it's 10 times worse. But forgive yourself because in that moment you were true to yourself. You were the kind person that you are. Unfortunately, it was used against you. There is no blame to be placed here. Take responsibility for what your vulnerabilities are so that you can recognize it in the future when they kick in, and that you know when you are triggered so that you can take ownership and that you can now step into your power by putting up your boundaries, and for yourself not to exceed those boundaries, to stick to them. I wish you best as you move forward. Please remember to be kind to yourself in this process. Master your beliefs. You will have many limiting beliefs after a narcissistic relationship, and your future will change. We will chat soon.